Well, hello folks, and welcome to Sanctuary RPG Black Edition. It was just recently released on Steam, and it's got several upgrades over the last two videos that I did on the game. How's the audio and all that? I want to make sure that the game music is actually audible. I'm getting pretty good at reading my meters on OBS. I honestly think the game volume could probably go up a bit. Okay. I'll take Grimmeth's word over whatever anybody else says. Anyways, I've got a character that's already being played on here. It's a barbarian. I could load the barbarian or start a new one. I'm gonna start a new one also. Hang on. Where's the settings? I want to turn the tutorial off. I don't need it. Don't want it. Tired of hearing it. Yeah, that is actually... I can probably quiet that fan down just a little bit. I'm processing 3 videos right now. So this is gonna tax my computer to its limit. Let's see. Almost done. Have what? 2 videos left? Okay. Gotta get some of that Sims goodness encoded so I can upload it for the viewers. Yes, let's watch the processing. That's all this is. I don't even know where my process... Whatever. We're not gonna do that. Forget that. Anyways, I'm probably going to be, well, I've been a barbarian, I've been a paladin. Grimmeth is a wizard. Not been a druid or a ranger. I think we're going to try an assassin just to see what they're like. Some rogues work in shadows and silently stalk their victims. You, a glamorous assassin, do these things with a lot more flair. Trust in the power of your sharpened potato, and you will go far. Utilizing mud, blood, and sharp spuds. Go forth and assassinate. My computer might melt, but only because I just closed the door on the ridiculous enclosed area that it's in. It's in my computer desk, in an enclosed area, but I've got holes cut in it and drilled in it for it to breathe. I put it in there simply to remove some of the background audio, like the background fan noise that was prevalent in so many of my previous videos. Anyways, let's look at a detailed list of the assassin perks. First, you take a knife, then you stab. It solves a lot of my problems. Bleeds enemy when their health drops below 50%. That could be useful. Even though I think I've seen some enemies that do additional bad things if there's any bleeding going on. It's time to run around and start stabbing things with knives. Reposition enables your next attack to deal 1.5 times damage. It's always so nice when enemies miss. I really like that. 30 MP when dodging. Some enemies get starstruck when they realize who's killing them. I still don't know how to correctly pronounce that word. Riposte, riposte. Riposte will daze enemies. Riposte. Don't hit the face, and I promise to make this quick. Dodging increases attack by 10% and it will stack until damage is taken. Hey, where you looking? The show's over here. Upon reposition, have a 20% chance to confuse enemies. And this is apparently new, I guess, in the Black Edition. My hands are too fast for most people's eyes. Attacks have a 25% chance to increase combo by an additional count. Bunch of new stuff. My legs are too fast. Good lord. You know what? You guys can pause this yourselves. If riposte, repost. Okay, so I think I had it right. I'm trying to make the word fancier than it needs to be, because some of those words are pronounced super fancy even though they would not look like it. Yeah, you guys can read all of those. So, we can be male, female, or other. We're going to be a male because we're a dude. Body type, thin, medium, or thick. I have no idea what difference this makes at all, but we'll be a medium build assassin. And we can choose our faction, neutral, resistance, or the Brotherhood. I have no idea what factions do yet. I've only dabbled in the Black Edition for about an hour, So we're just going to be neutral for now. Character name will be Stabby McStabhands. There we go. We have no augments, and we can choose a character appearance. I have no idea if this ever even comes into play, but let's randomize it. Ooh. A mohawk with glasses. That is amazing. No, I'm just going to keep randomizing it. We need to be some type of assassin-y looking dude. Assassins generally don't have beards. Probably will wear glasses. So we can have a buzz cut with glasses and some type of Van Dyke mustache. Interesting. There was a Krillin look-alike. Next mohawk with glasses we get, let's see. You can't specifically choose anything. There we go. And I want to see what beard we can come up with. Holy crap, that's a full flushed out beard. So what is that? Something around his mouth. He's got little frown wrinkles from all the frowning he's done from having to kill people. That's right. Who wrote that? Who wrote that Steam review? I have no idea who that guy is. We're going to finalize it. So, our place of origin. 1 through 6. The ability to bend the mystical elements, the strength to take down enemies with force, the endurance to withstand brutal attacks, the will of 1,000 darkened soul stones, the horrific indulgences of the artificer, or the vast mysteries of the lost soul wardens. We'll be an enigmatic Kadu. And we can be Jaundice, Grokarn, Owambaku. Let's see, Jaundice, I'm going to call him Jaundice. These surly warriors prefer the darkest shadows. Dodging attacks increase combo by 1. Attempting to run increases combo by 1. I don't ever want to run. 20% chance for double damage on attack. Grokarn, their stomach acid can corrode entire cities. Consume 10% chance to heal for your damage per turn. That would actually be pretty useful. If hit point is less than 33%, gain 2 rage per turn. Digest bone, 5% chance to deal 300% attack as damage each turn. These are incredibly powerful. Owambaku, focus attack trigger chances doubled. Focus attacks deal 300% attack as damage, and if enemy is close, focus attacks deal 600% attack. I don't know about that, Grimmeth. I like Jaundice, but I mean, dodging, I can't really control dodging to increase combo. And if I try to run to increase my combo, if I run away, then I've wasted that one completely. 20% chance for double damage is incredibly good. If you get that evasion chance up high, that's true. See, I like the Grokarn. If hit point is less than 33%, you gain 2 rage per turn. But again, I wouldn't want to set below 33%. Consume 10 on there is also great. 10% chance to heal for your damage. If I raise my damage, we can basically, if we get lucky, just continue to heal ourselves through attacks. Focus attack trigger chances doubled. Owambaku really deals with focused attacks, which means I'd have to pay extra close attention to the combat screen instead of just mashing buttons. Dodging attacks. So, Grimmeth, I'm going to take your advice, simply because, yeah, 1 out of every 10 attacks, no, it's not reliable. It'd just be one of those extra nice things to have. And then the 5% chance to deal 300% attack. But yeah, I'll be jaundiced. So, choose game mode. There's only 2 this time, classic or soft core. I'm not going to do soft core. I think if I ever do an actual let's play of this game on my channel, I might do soft core. Otherwise, I'll do classic, and we'll just spend a lot of time grinding levels and playing extra careful. So we're going to go classic. And yes, I'm going to play the intro cinematic because it has changed a little bit from the regular version. We thought the book would be closed for good. We thought this day would never come. We were wrong. So wrong. Many moons ago there existed a mystical blade, so large and so powerful that it would spell certain doom for the living if it was ever stolen. The matron, she wanted to find this majestic sword. After years of searching, only to come up dry, the sword's hiding place was revealed in the lost pages of the Eidolon. She managed to locate the sword and pry it from the hardened stone. Wielding its great power, the matron then sought to destroy all life, no matter how big or small. Enter Cyrus, the Magnificent, a clown and performer at children's parties on the weekends. Yes, that's his actual name. His purpose was to banish the matron and to protect the few who remained. After the Great War, he managed to seal her away in an icy crystal. But even a mighty wizard such as Cyrus was no match for the darkness. Yeah, sploosh! With the crystal shattered, the matron was freed from her prison. She flew out of the tower via a mouse pointer off into the distance. No one knows what became of Cyrus. Not a trace of him remains. Some say Cyrus will come back for us. Some say he already has. That I cannot believe. And I don't know how I ever could. Our name is Stabby. We're an assassin of jaundiced descent. We were born in a manger. People heralded our birth in hope for greatness. Raised by the mob, we excel at making cement shoes of sinking +1. We've always regretted kissing that singing fish. One to enjoy water sports, we always liked extreme breaststroking. Half an hour ago, we laid around, just waiting to get mauled. A strange smell enters our lungs as we pass out. Suddenly, a bearded woman appears dressed in only a robe and stilettos. Unsure if she is trying to kill you or make sweet love to you, you freeze in terror. This is your story. Do you know why I'm here? Go ahead and take these items. You can return the favor later. Onward now. You must make it to Gate 16. Loot! We've received a heavy crate of gold pieces. We take our crowbar and pry the side or the top of it off. And we get a polearm, a halberd. I guess I'll just equip it. It's attack 2, whiz 1, strength 1. It's better than my fists, probably. You actually did voice acting for the mod, Grimmeth? Am I reading that right? So, we're at Gate 16. Our character, we can check our character. I'm pretty sure we could do that before. Got view game manual, assign mastery. We have 3 mastery points. Let's go ahead and assign that all to sword and dagger. That's what I plan to eventually get. There's also a campground. We go to our campground. If we had 3 wood splints, we could build a crafting table. We can change our wardrobe if we had any, but we don't. We can check our augments, but we don't have any. We can sleep if we're tired, or talk to ourselves. Apparently Johanna is here. The weather's nice today. So, what do you do here, Johanna? I'm this land's groundskeeper. What do you do? I'm a ghost milker. Wow, I've never been so close to one, let alone milked it. So, Johanna, that's a nice name that you've got. Gee, thanks, but I hate it. Most people call me Demetra. How do they get Demetra from Johanna? Why do they call you that? Goes back to my now lost heritage. I wonder what her heritage is. So what is this place? Oh, Sanctuary? It's a haven for people like you and me. Well, I killed a lot of monsters on my way here. Well, circle of life and all that good stuff. So, you mind if I set up a camp here? Oh, sure thing. I'll try not to get in your way. You're not used to visitors, or you're not used to sexy beauties like me. I'm going to assume as an assassin that I've got a little bit of an ego here, so you're not used to sexy beauties like me, are you? What? I'm fine just by myself, thanks. Honest. So, we can dig a hole, and our shovel manages to hit some wood. We get a wood splint, crafty material. Dig another hole, we dig, finding ourselves bored out of our mind, and a fourth hole. Nothing new. So we can continue to dig deeper. We are ready to mine. Apparently in your camp, as you dig holes, you can mine maybe different types of ores depending on where you're at. I'm going to spend all of my energy over there just mining a bunch of ore. We end up with 66. To assemble a weapon or shield requires 100 ore, and since I don't have any energy, I obviously can't continue to dig. I think it's daytime. There is a day-night cycle now. You'll see it right here. I probably can't sleep during the day, so as the days and nights go by, I'll have to pay attention and make sure that I use all of my energy. But let's head to gate 16, shall we? Step, step, step. A mighty blue slime is up ahead. Okay. There's also this box right here next to the hit points that I didn't notice before. That signifies the enemy's position. I think if it's this, it's far away or it's on the ground. If it's a circle, it's medium distance, and if it's an @ symbol, it means it's up close and personal, and I should be wary. So, we're just going to go ahead and continue to cut this thing down. It's shrouded. Yeah, you can see it getting a little bit closer. As we reposition, though, we put some distance between us and the beast. Hit confirm. We confirm the hit, and we jab the blue slime in its nether regions for 32 damage. Follow up with a mending crush. And I'm pretty sure the distance also determines when it's going to charge you and things like that. So let's go ahead and use a deadly mark. We hit it for 166 damage. Yeah, they made combat more intricate. You gotta pay a little bit more attention. Anyways, we brutally destroy the slime. It barely laid a hit on us. Listen closely. My name's Diane. Take the grassy road to the north. The matron must be stopped at all costs. Good luck, Stabby. So we've slain the slime. It drops us, hopefully, a dagger. Nope, mithril ore. And we level up. Now, I probably should put a bunch of points into dexterity, but just for the sake of not getting destroyed in a couple hits, I'm going to stack vitality until I at least have like 1,000 hit points. We'll upgrade my max hit points there and continue to put points into sword and dagger mastery there. We take off for the grassy fields, and we're ambushed by a gigantic empowered buzzard. Gigantic enemies will deal heavy damage more often. I do have a list that Grimmeth sent me of pictures that show you exactly what the enemy's prefixes mean. However, I don't have it pulled up right now because I'm bad. So, our path has been blocked. It's gigantic, and it would be an absolute shame if I was to die right here. We focus. I'm gonna have to heal already. My heal, not really worth a whole lot. We sidestep around the beast. It's burning. Yeah, this first fight, kind of not what I was expecting. And I'm exposed 9 times. I could just sit here and dance all day long. However, we've hit confirmed and plinked empowered buzzard for 97 damage. Oh wait, the buzzard is tripping. We jump on its back and drive our whatever weapon we have into its throat, making it choke. Thanks, game, for giving me an awesome start. So, we find, yeah, weapons also have neutral, resistance, and brotherhood prefixes now. Not entirely sure what happens if you use a weapon that is not with your faction. Anyways, we get a decent weapon here, a polearm, 8 attack, 8 dex, 8 strength. Of course I'm going to equip it. We salvage our old one, get some scrap metal, and I'm going to continue to plink away at vitality for now. And let's see, we walk towards a burly figure up ahead. Who could it be? Hey there, welcome to West Haven. The name's Blacksmith. I'll let you in on a little secret. If you ever see X or 8 in the background, press the corresponding key. This will allow you to go to secret areas, tucked away in the environment. Now let me show you this ridiculously long scroll to unlock your ultimate. And be careful of the terminals guarding the gap. Blah, 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 blah. So our ultimate is, let's see, as an assassin, our feral barrage will deal bonus damage. Okay. Never not bearded up. So let's see what the blacksmith has. We can activate a mission. I'm currently in need of 2 diamond. Please let me know if you have some. Those are so hard to find for a homebody like myself. Okay. You can also imbue weapons. For 2,029 gold, he will add an additional 5 damage to my current weapon, but no thanks, because I don't plan to keep this. And he's in need of a babushka. Always. There's also mercenaries. We don't have any yet. Let's see, mercenaries will take refuge at the blacksmith's forge. During combat, mercenaries will assist you, dealing bonus damage. Every turn, 1 gold will be deducted from your till. If you run out of gold during combat, they'll go back to the forge. 1 gold is not a whole lot. Whenever I was testing things out, I did get a couple mercenaries. I think you can only use 1 at a time, however. I'm not going to bother... Well, yeah, I'll check his items. A great flail... No thanks. A compound bow. No thanks. And a crossbow. 17 attack. But no thanks. I'm just going to keep my current weapon. And let's go ahead and go grind some levels up now. Silencer Lurg is crouching cautiously. Silencer enemies will break mantras and barriers, which I don't really have to worry about. And we annihilate him incredibly quick. Do tons of damage. Shielding Doomcaster. I think Doomcaster, if I was remembering right, they'll half your health every once in a while. Yeah, I already do a ton of damage. 117 through 195. I absolutely am going to just be cutting through things. I just can't take hits. So, Ra is in the distance. The Brotherhood's membership dues are too damn high. Oh, and we're eviscerated. That's great. We're bleeding. We sidestepped the beast. I probably should heal already. Okay. And what do we cut out of this beast's belly? He drops a Pugio, which is a dagger. 9 attack, 4 wisdom, 4 strength. Of course, I'm going to take it. We get a wood splint out of our old item. And it looks like we're walking through some plains right now. The hawk has shot a projectile into my knee. Whatever. You can tell it's up close. It swooped in for a sneak attack. And my attack is actually lower than I thought it would be. I wonder if that's because he got some type of jump on me. We're exposed. We sidestep a couple times, quietly pulling up our pants. There we go. The hawk's been pummeled. So we cut its liver out for later. Imposing Sludge. Opposing enemies cause our heals to diminish. So, basically kill this thing as quickly as we can without getting caught. And yeah, we slaughtered it. I didn't even have a chance to see how much damage I was doing. Just 3 hits. Some normal studded leather. Light. Defense 1. We'll equip it because it's better than being naked. And sword, dagger. Almost have 1,000 hit points, which is really all that I want. Fast buzzard swoops down and punches us in the face. Final blow. There we go. The buzzard has been shattered. I shrug off any effects that the bird slings my way. And just cut through it. Bolter crossbow. Let's go ahead and just salvage you. Get some scrap metal. Save up a little bit of that and we'll go back to the blacksmith. Mana Thresh. Skeleton is resting ahead. Barbarians are tough and battle-hardened. Yeah, you can thresh all you want, skeleton. Halt. A wolf eating some potatoes. We'll teach him his insolence. Wolves don't eat potatoes, they eat meat. There's a cabin in the background. We march up to the door and kick it in. There's a pamphlet laying on the ground. Let's go ahead and read it. Dear fan of Steve, you are hereby invited to the birthday party of the wonderful Steve. Only a few select people are invited, as this is a highly exclusive event. There'll be a performance by Jimmy, and obviously by me, the Great One. My mom will provide biscuits, because we know mortals like them. We will also provide some donuts as well, for sugar lovers out there. I only accept cash as gifts. Signed, Steve the Amazing. Okay. We put the pamphlet in our back pocket and continue on marching through the fields. This is something new too. Cave exploration. You can explore the caves or not explore the caves. We're going to explore the caves. That gives us 6 areas to explore. We'll start at the top. We've stumbled upon an enemy. It's a gigantic champion skeleton. Hint, the level cap is currently at 300. Have fun. Wow. I better heal up, just to start off. We reposition ourselves. Good lord. I'm trying to get my combo meter built up here so that I can actually do some damage to him. But every time I have to heal, that kind of ruins it. He hits us for 102 damage. It really feels like he's hitting me for a lot more than that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to use my ultimate anyways. He's enraged, burning, confused. I don't like this guy. We take him down to 66 health. And finally snap his skeleton head off. I was actually kind of worried about that fight. Normal ring mel. It's a piece of crap, but it's still better than the piece of crap rags that we've got equipped. Some wood splints. Hello, Vibble. I don't see anything in the background. There's just a bunch of pine trees everywhere. It's nighttime too, so let's go ahead and go to the campground. Let's dig some more holes here. We dig, finding nothing. Our shovel hits some wood. Apparently you don't have to sleep to regain your energy. Daytime, days just need to pass. I'm gonna use all my energy. And we still don't get enough to build anything. I don't know if my tweet went out. I've never really used Twitter. I just easily signed into it through Hitbox tonight, so if it didn't work, I guess I'll find out later. I think I'm going to go ahead and sleep. We sleep for 7 hours, get a little bit of energy back. At least that way we won't be going out at nighttime. What time is it where I'm at? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. So, assemble a weapon or assemble a shield. I don't have a shield, we need it. Let's assemble one. There's no crafting necessary here. We get a kite shield, medium. 6% chance to block. That's actually not too bad. So, use the rest of my energy. I can sleep again. Okay, we sleep for 6 hours. I don't know if there's any downside to sleeping. So why not? Why not do it? And continue to craft items. Let's go ahead and make a weapon now too. I work overnights, so my sleep schedule is all messed up. We make a staff with a 14 attack. However, I'm not a staff wielder. Okay, I can no longer sleep. Could build a crafting table, but I'm not quite ready to go into crafting. I don't have anything. We explore the second part of the cave, and we stumble upon an event. A banana. A banana's on the ground. We can peel it, eat it, or smash it. I think I'm going to go ahead and just peel the banana. We peel the banana. Bugs start crawling out from inside. You know what? At least we didn't eat it. And we stumble upon an enemy. Vampiric Desecrator. The skeleton is attempting to stand up. Apparently he stands up before we can walk up to him. He gets a jump on us. We're bleeding. Times 6. We'll start with a double strike. I feel like I need to heal already. He's charging. We'll try to sidestep this. We block the attack and roll, driving our dagger up into his rib cage. Okay. Pretty good experience, decent gold. We level up. Now, I think that we should probably dump points into dexterity. Upgrade my attack. Upgrade my armor. We'll upgrade my attack. Because why not? We've unlocked a new ability, Repost. Send that punch right back where it came from with this powerful ability. And Death Kneel. When below 33% hit points, Death Kneel allows you to deal 10% of enemies' max hit points. Okay, that could be useful. We stumble upon an enemy, another skeleton. He is buzzing towards us, and it looks like he's got some type of visor on. Damn, these guys have so many hit points. Whenever I was testing things out, I didn't run into anything that had this much life. We'll use our ultimate here. There we go. Oh, 6 life? Come on. We knock him down into a pile of bones. And from his hands, he drops a holy Bunio lamb ring, which is honestly pretty junk too. Yes! A mercenary has been spotted walking into the blacksmith's forge. So, let's go take a quick trip to the blacksmith and see who we've got here. We've got Doidisti, a warrior. He will assist us in battle with 10 damage. Okay. We'll sign him up. Take him with us. And 1 second. Okay. I had to sneeze. I'm still sick, but I don't feel as bad as I felt last night, thankfully. I still feel like crap, just not total crap. I've got plenty of gold. Let's go ahead and see what the blacksmith has. That's much better than what I've got. And it's only 573 gold, 23 attack, 10 intelligence, 7 wisdom. Let's take it. We purchase the item. And he hands us a normal potato, which he has fashioned into the shape of a dagger. We slap it out of his hand and laugh at him. I'm not going to redeem any scrap metal. Pretty sure I can use that for crafting on my own. Let's go ahead and also imbue our weapon. 7 extra damage for 1,768 gold. Let's do it. So we now have 30 attack on our weapon, which means we should be able to just cut through most things now. We've stumbled upon an item. Dragon Slayer potato. No. We salvage that and get a rawhide out of it. I have to go really slow on those screens, or one time I'm going to accidentally equip something that I don't want. And we find another item in the cave. A Tarj shield. Isn't that something that I thought was a word in that spelling game? Except I didn't put an E on it. We'll just salvage it. Tarjay. So, we're out of the caves now. We can go back to the fields or to gate 17. I'm going to spend a little bit more time in the fields. An empowered buzzard impales down, or flies down and impales us. Whatever. We'd laugh at him, wielding our dagger and chopping his wings off. He flops on the ground. Out of his beak falls a diamond. Okay. Potatoes wield incredible power in this world for some reason. Unicorn, I don't know why. And we find a good news pamphlet. I think this game's based in Lactiva. The universe bears innumerable marks of being designed by the Great One. Cameras are designed by intelligent beings, but no camera can match the overall performance of the human eye. Where did your eyes come from? Computers are made by intelligent beings, but the human brain can surpass computers in many ways. Where did your brain come from? Factories are made by intelligent beings to manufacture a product of some sort. But who made the human reproductive system? For every house is built by someone, but he who built all things is great. When you consider all the organs of the human body, then all the other plants and animals, the heavenly bodies, and all the complex laws of nature, Is it reasonable to argue that all this came without amazingly intelligent planning? Do we agree with the pamphlet, yes or no? I'm going to go with no. And our standing with the resistance has increased. So we're no longer neutral in our faction standing, I believe. Which means we need to get that back. And a nimble bear rolls up to us, looking like Sonic the Hedgehog. He attacks us right out of the gate and poisons us. And honestly, this is the only track. This music for some reason reminds me of Final Fantasy VII. So, we just go into frenzy mode. I accidentally heal myself because my fingers aren't on the right keys. But it doesn't matter, because we still slay the bear. Babushka. We have found a babushka. Let's take her back to the blacksmith. See how happy he is. Thank you so much for bringing me a babushka. He reaches into a chest and hands us a silver key. Okay. I want to check the campground again too. So, I have a ton of energy. Let's mine out all the ore we can and assemble another shield. My weapon is probably as good as it's going to get for a while. We make a mantlet shield, 6% chance to block, but has 18 strength and 12 vitality. Let's equip that. Hey, the blacksmith likes grannies, what can I say? I'm not one to judge him. If he wants babushkas, he's free to have babushkas. We'll make a crafting table. Crafting table has been built. We may now craft items. We can also upgrade our housing. I didn't know there was housing. Let's do that. Residence has been upgraded. I don't know what happens when we upgrade our housing. I don't see anything on the screen that actually shows us what that does. So, Johanna doesn't have anything to say. Society tends to make me upset, so I work out here. Crafting kits. Let's just go back. I don't want to use my diamonds. We're gonna get out of here. My diamonds are for the blacksmith. We're going to steal his heart with them. The sludge is solemnly staring at us. He charges. We roll to the side and pick up a sponge and a paper towel and clean him up. I'm probably going to spend a lot of time here before I actually go fight the terminal. And he thinks he can guard, but he can't, because I foolishly unleash my ultimate. Oh, that's a good idea, Grimmeth. I might have to check that out whenever I go back. We've massacred the skeleton. Totally destroyed him. Let's see. Continue to upgrade my attack. And blade mastery. This is like 4 o'clock in the afternoon for me. Another sludge attacks us. He's ironclad. He thinks he can guard against our attacks too. But there's no mortal in the West Haven fields here that are going to be able to stop our onslaught. We get hexed. But the foolish beast is cut in twain before he can even think about doing it again. We dismember the bear. Might be getting a little bit overpowered for this area. I say that, and then I'm going to end up getting myself killed. Overconfidence in these type of games is the absolute worst trait that you can have. And wow, I start at half health. Because the sludge decides that he can just sneak up on me and have his way. Ooh, a fast dragon has trampled on my left foot, smudging my sneaks. He's got a ton of hit points, and yeah, see, this is why I said, get overconfident, get cocky, and you'll pay the price. He's winding up for an elaborate pummel. I tried to sidestep, but wasn't quick enough. Okay, he slowed us. I think I'm going to heal just to be safe. That resets my combo. Oh, I didn't grapple because I wasn't reading up there, whatever. We slay the dragon, who might as well just have been a little tiny lizard. If that counts as a dragon in this land, then I'm not scared at all. Okay. Dagger throw, no. We'll do deadly mark. We hit him for 108 damage. And I had better heal up. It's nighttime. Let's go ahead and go to the small hut now, which is no longer just a campground. We'll upgrade the housing. Residence has been upgraded. We go back to digging some holes. And we find an item. What did we find under the dirt? A bashing tomahawk. We'll salvage you. We get 2 wood splints, almost enough to upgrade. However, I feel like mining a bunch of ore today. Okay, we can also sleep. We sleep for 6 hours. One of our holes fills in. We go back to digging it up. I wonder if I can use this ore in anything else. Hello, RaidSoft. Good morning. Doing some SanctuaryRPG Black Edition. Let's go ahead and assemble another shield. A buckler shield that is an absolute piece of junk. We salvage it and make a wood splint in order to upgrade our house. Our residence has been upgraded. So, it's now a large hut. And we find a good news pamphlet. I'm just worried that the huts and stuff are not going to follow me whenever I go past the terminal. Sin is simply a social construct, and nothing more. We have to learn to embrace this truth, lest our humanity be taken away, replaced with completely useless drivel and spiritual dogma. The Great One's followers are deluded. During its inception, the deluded made sure no one would escape their sin. Your very state of being is a result of sin. No, I don't agree. And good. We're back to neutral, which means my faction stand-in should match my weapon once again. Another foolish skeleton steps in our path. We kick him to the side, his bones turning to dust. He obviously didn't know what he was messing with. Okay. Just die, buzzard. I think after this, we'll do a little bit of digging. Yeah, your energy actually replenishes throughout the day whether or not you sleep as time passes down here in this little section right there. Okay, we've got 3,356 gold. Probably spend just a few more fights out here in the fields, completely rolling everything that runs across us without even having to think about it. We find a U-wand. Let's salvage that. We get a rawhide. Whenever I go against the terminal, it's not going to be a challenge at all. And hey, a secret in the background. We're close to leveling up too. A syringe. A syringe can be found lying on the ground. Let's go ahead and inject ourselves with it. We suddenly don't feel so well. Go figure. You know, before I was streaming this, like I said, I was doing some testing. I found like 3 syringes. Not a single one of them ever did anything except take me down to 1 life. Okay. We reposition ourselves to go in for the final blow. And an alpha Vanguard skeleton does a backflip towards our direction. He backflips straight down a hillside before I can even attack. And he's gone. And behind him comes Numbing Charge-a-Lot. He is attempting to do a backflip too. Apparently there's a dead circus trope here. And he's gone before we can even blink. Okay. Put all these into dexterity. Put you into attack. You into blades. Do we want to go to the terminal yet? The bear bites us in the leg for a little bit of damage. We combo backflip around him, taking what we've learned from the skeletons. And then we find a pamphlet on the ground behind his dead body. Attention adherents to the Redeemer. We are thus our own gods, and as beneficent deities, we can offer love and compassion to those who deserve it and deliver our wrath upon those who seek to cause us harm. To us, the beast is the symbol that best suits the nature of we who are carnal by birth. We do not embrace the concept of a soul imprisoned in a body. He represents pride, liberty, and individualism. These qualities often defined as evil by those who worship the Great One, who feel there is a war between their thoughts and emotions. I'll agree with the pamphlet. I kind of figured that was going with the Resistance. So the Brotherhood worships the Great One, the Resistance worships the Beast. We want to, at least I want to for now, find myself smack dab in the middle. And a drake swoops down and bites my face. It's primed to kill. Well, he doesn't have very much attack, so he's tripping. We grapple the drake and drive our dagger between his scales, and then open up with our ultimate attack, hitting him for 2,000 damage. Rest in peace. So we find 3 treasure chests. Cheshire Cat chests. We'll open number 99. And we get a crafting material. Scrap metal, wood splint, and 3,674 gold, which doubles our gold. It's nothing to laugh at. I'm going to save my heal. We bump into Molten Doomcaster, who I probably, again, should pay more attention to. Oh, whatever. We bump into Nerolia. What brings you here? Oh, the matron. And then he saunters off. Okay, what are you? Some type of dragonfly. He's floundering. Whoops. Apparently triple X is not how you grapple something. We level up regardless. Dump all that into dexterity. My attack is now 102 to 171. Okay, one more fight. Let's see. The stream has been going on for about 46 minutes now. I think the first 10 minutes were nothing but just silence as I prepared. Had to get some tea so I can actually talk tonight. If I don't, my throat just closes up and the mucus takes over. So, you know what, let's just go deal with the terminal here. We'll go to gate 17. Because why not? The terminal awaits us. Beep boop, beep boop. I will terminate you. We'll see about that. So yeah, this boss locks onto us. If we reposition or run, the lock meter will be diminished. If the boss locks on, he'll launch a missile right at our face. And I think the terminal's got some new graphics too. Yeah, I'm still sick. I feel better than I did last night. Like last night whenever I was streaming, that was bad news. Okay, so we're ready to smash its face. It's primed to kill us. It's guarding. We dance to the side. It gives us a chance to focus our attack. The terminal's attack has been dodged. This would be a great time to have my ultimate. Only one instance of Master Race detected. Lock-on speed upgraded. Yeah, well. Okay. Beep boop. My internal circuits are on fire. Woe is me. All I want is my ultimate. I didn't even have to heal. Didn't have to heal, didn't have to use my ultimate. The assassin is a mangler. My processor has been clocked. We sift through the wreckage of the terminal, examining microchips and circuit boards. What is this? Where does this machine come from? Not having enough answers, we bring the machine back to the blacksmith. This robot was built in the city of Caldora. Really? How did you know that? He throws us a broken memory chip. Made in Caldora by T Machinist Industries is etched on the back. I've heard rumors about him. Some say he's brilliant. Others say he's in league with the matron. You have to find this machinist if you want more answers. But Caldora's a long ways off from here. They say it's filled with robots. If you want to go there, you'd better get started now. During the night, the pieces of the terminal reassemble themselves and sneak out of the blacksmith's front door. You haven't seen the last of me. On the road to Caldora, we come across a disheveled, wild-eyed local. "Help us! Help!" We stop to listen, wondering what's wrong. Some crazy man is killing people, harvesting them for organs. He feeds the scraps to some creature living in our town's monastery." That doesn't seem like a particularly plausible story. We inquire further. "The crazy man calls himself a doctor. He showed up a few weeks ago and drove out the Brotherhood monks in the great monastery. He and his bandit henchmen, they've been cutting people up and selling their organs, then feeding their remains to a creature chained up in the basement." We nod solemnly, wondering whether we should help these people, wondering if we even have a choice. The path to the monastery involves a lengthy detour. We can't afford any distractions on the trip to Caldora. "The Brotherhood has a lot of valuables stashed up in the monastery. The monks didn't take any of it when they ran. If you rid us of the doctor, everything's yours." We wonder if we can afford the distraction. We have to get to Caldora. But still... Great job smashing up that terminal. I was worried for a second there. Bumbling boogaloons. Bandits are incoming. Ready your weapons. And we get a soul shard that looks a lot to me like a video card. I mean, I've seen a lot of video cards in my days, and that definitely looks like one. So we destroy the terminal. Soul shards don't look like soul shards anymore. Soul shards used to be, what, orange diamond looking things? We find a buckler shield. Let's just salvage it because it's definitely not any better. So, now we need to save the village, destroy the raiders in the rogue camp. It's nighttime, we can go to the market. What's in the market? We can buy a silver key, buy diamonds, mithril, palladium. There's apparently coupons we can have. I don't have any though. "I'm in need of cherubi. I can't seem to get enough of them," Cynthia says. Okay, let's talk to her. "Keys and rocks. If you've got the gold, I've got the goods." So, what's your name? You may ask, though I don't have to answer. Come on, you don't have to be so mysterious like everyone else. I can probably just read your name at the top of the screen. The girl in the hood can't be a little mysterious? Yeah, pretty sure I've talked to her in a previous video. She says the same things. Everybody's so mysterious. We can go to the temple, which I don't know if I've been there. We can burn a pamphlet. It requires one pamphlet, or we can smelt a silver key. Temple has a mirror. You know what? Let's do W. Monster power. Difficulty. This bar allows you to adjust the difficulty of enemies. These changes are global and will apply to all areas. Higher difficulties will yield higher experience and gold drops. I don't think I want to mess with that at all just yet. Let's go ahead and check the mirror. We seem to be in a lawful, bogus mood today. Okay, we'll pray too. We kneel down and pray, which I have no idea what that did. Doesn't look like it took any of my gold, at least. Brother Thomas, I hope my pamphlets were well received. So, say, this is a mighty fine temple you've got here. Be a shame if something were to happen to it. Oh, this temple? I constructed it myself. That's actually really impressive. Mere penance before the Great One. Before oblivion itself, the Great One unsheathed its weapon. So what exactly do you do here, Brother Thomas? I've devoted my life to serving the Great One. What else would there be? So what, does he grant you wishes and stuff? He grants me only the best wishes. Okay, I don't really believe that. Do I need to take my shoes off? You can wear shoes if you'd like. Well, I guess I'll keep them on then. No, you must take them off. But you just contradicted yourself. Contradictions are all part of the story. I'll have to keep that in mind. Are you part of the Brotherhood? Why, yes, I am. I serve the Brotherhood. So how long have you been a cultist? Or do you like potatoes? Potatoes? Why, I sacrificed a few this morning with a side of ketchup. Okay, I want to burn a pamphlet and see what happens. Nothing emerges from the embers. Maybe next time. Burn another one? You know what, I'm not going to burn all my pamphlets. I'm sure something bad will happen. At one point. There's also a library. Let's see. We can sell a pamphlet. We can read Perks of Hyalesi, read Tell of Iono, read Story of Creus, or bind books. I heard this song when it was released on Reddit I think a week or two ago actually. I love this song. I just love the music in this game in general, so let's inspect. Inspecting the bookcase reveals a locked door. Enter 4-digit PIN. 0666. Okay. Apparently we're going to have to find the PIN for that. Learn talents. What can we learn? 2 points unallocated. So, if hit points are less than 50%, plus 1% max hit points per turn. Brute force, increase combat damage by 25%. Don't care about MP. All attacks increase combo by 2. Would be swift hands. Wow, we need 300. Okay. So yeah, forget it. We're not going to have any talents for quite a while, I imagine. I can't research anything. I wonder what I need for that. Let's see who we can talk to. It's Octavius. He appears to be reading. So, you must read books all day. Not really. I hate books. Then why are you a librarian? Who said I was a librarian? I guess no one did. So, do you have any books to recommend? I'd probably stay away from the great book. So, why do you say that? It's quite useless. Full of nonsense that'll rot your mind. So, do you happen to have a potato? No, never have, and never will. Well, I got a better idea. Why don't you tell me the PIN for that door over there? Why should I? Because I'm a very curious person. Fine, I'll grant you a hint. The third letter is L. Happy? Okay, so the PIN... I need... Here. I need a notepad. PIN, third letter is L. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget that. I wonder if it's like the word help or hell maybe. Are you part of the resistance? Let's keep this on the down low. The resistance? Yes, the resistance. We stand for free thought and reason. Okay. So... is it help? Hell? Cold? I need some more 4-letter words that have L in the third position. Assuming it's even a word and not just a jumbled mishmash. Heli? Pole? Pole? Roll? Coal? Yule, maybe? No? Mole? Good guess. Roll? Or roll? Doll? Well, I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to guess it. We'll see if we can find some more clues later on. Let's go ahead and read the Perks of Hyalasi. We've read the Perks of Hyalasi, gaining 210 experience. Okay. The Tell of Iono. We read it, but it puts us to sleep. Guess nothing bad happens. And the story of Krias gains us 198 experience. Let's go ahead and bind a book. We've bound a few books with rawhide, adding them to the library. Okay. The Perks of Hialasi puts us to sleep, the Tell of Ionos puts us to sleep, and the story of Krias gives us 235 experience. Interesting. Let's sell a pamphlet. We sell it for 648 gold. Okay. So that's the library. Let's go ahead and head to our large hut. I might as well. Let's dig this hole. We find nothing. We dig in the dirt there and find nothing. We've got plenty of energy. There we go. I wonder if there's any way I can upgrade this so I can do more than weapons and shields. Like maybe if I upgrade my housing, it'll allow me to craft different things. Let's go ahead and craft another shield though. My shield still isn't that great. A Targe. Nope. We'll salvage you. And we get a wood splint from it. Still don't have enough to upgrade though. Okay, Johanna's still here. Let's just head back out. Haven't been to the tavern yet, so let's swing by there and see Lissa's bountiful jugs. Apparently there's a reward for slaying 7 enemies, which is easy enough. Hello, Lissa. Let's just go back. If I've seen right, Lissa won't be around very long. We'll head to the rogue camp. We'll probably get killed. A vampiric rogue leaps onto us. He's got a ton of hit points. He's ready to destroy us. We'll see about that. He thinks he can guard. But no, we hit him with a critical hit for 3,290 damage. Dropping him like a moldy loaf of bread. Another silly skeleton. Okay. I'm really digging this assassin. Like I say, as long as you can kill him before you get hit, we'll be fine. There's a cabin in the background. We knock on the door this time, and we find a pamphlet attached to the outside. To those who say that we do not need the finer points of doctrine, I must advise you that you are wrong. Unless you know who love is and where love comes from, how are you going to go out and love? I am not the one. I am not perfect, but on behalf of the Brotherhood, if you disagree, consider whether or not you are being divine or evil. Whatever, it gets me a chest. Which... it's mage play. I'm gonna salvage it. It has better defense, but I'll lose vitality and strength. Honestly, my gear right now just is really not very good. Let's go to the West Haven Fields again. We obtain a rose. If we were an Eve, that rose would be good money, and we find a cave. So we'll explore it, because why not? We stumble upon an item in the cave. It's a Propost trophy, a Pyropost trophy. 8 dex, 10 vitality. We'll equip it. Why not? I love caves. And we find a skeleton. He's a Punisher, and he's cursing. And I'm cursed. I think I can heal cursing. He's charging. We sidestep. And wow. There we go. I was a little bit worried for just like a half fraction of a second. An ancient wand. Salvage you. Have no use for your meddling wands. We find another item. It's 2 wood splints laying in the dirt. We dig them out and shove them in our back pocket. An obstinate molten skeleton pummels us in the face. Okay. I know what to do here though. He's enraged. Let's just use my ultimate. Probably could have built that up a little bit better. But I'm still not worried. and the last place in the cave to explore, we stumble upon an event. There's a skull laying on the floor. We can grab it and smash it or eat it. Well, I'm not going to eat a damn skull, so we smash it. We injure ourselves trying to smash the skull with our face. Real good, buddy. Let's heal up. And we do have enough now? Yep, we do have enough raid soft, so we'll upgrade our house one more time. Residence has been upgraded. We dig some holes. And go back to mining. Let's make a shield. I eat everything and I always end up paying the price for it. You see fire on the ground. Would you like to eat the fire? We'll just salvage this. Yes, let's eat the fire. What could possibly go wrong with eating the fire? Craft items, craft armor, handcraft mats. I really don't want to break down a soul shard though. But maybe that's all soul shards are good for? I've never seen soul shards used for anything else. The game tells you that you can turn them into crafting mats, but it's a soul shard. I would think it would be used for something more useful than just turning it into scraps of leather and metal. Anyways, we're going to go back. Let's go ahead and first go to the blacksmith. I want to see what items he has. Espada sword. No thanks. We'll see his premium items on number 2. A short maul, which would take almost all my money and still isn't worth it. What about your premium item here? A wand. Get out of here, blacksmith. I've got a ton of metal scrap I could redeem. What quest? He needs babushkas still. He always needs babushkas. Let's go to the rogue camp. A good news pamphlet is laying on our way to the camp. The Redeemer has stated that all gods are thus fully externalized forms, magnified projections of the true nature of their creators, personifying aspects of the universe, or deeply personal temperaments, of which many of their followers find to be troubling. Worshipping the Great One is thus worshipping those who invented him. He understands that the Great One is merely a work of complete and undeniable fiction. Instead of bending a knee in worship, or seeking friendship or unity with such false entities, he places himself at the center of his own, wholly subjective universe. I'm going to agree with it simply because I'm pretty sure that's the Brotherhood and I want to go back to neutral. No, fuck, that was the Resistance. I was being dumb. I should have known that was the Resistance. I have dyslexia. We'll stack decks, stack my attacks. Who knows, maybe I'll end up joining the Resistance anyways, and then I can get the password. Let's see, we find a babushka. Hello, blacksmith. Here's a babushka. He gives us a shield that is junk, so we salvage it, get some raw hides from it. Back to the rogue camp. A healthy rogue has thrown a potato at our head. Hey, bastard, no one wastes potatoes in my town. We begin our dance with him. He tries to keep up. And, I reflect 0 damage because apparently you can't repost getting pummeled. So, kill him for some good experience and gold. We open up his purse and find 2 wood splints. Yeehaw. You know what? Just go back to the rogue camp. I was half tempted to go to the market. We bump into a stranger. I'm going to keep this short. My boss wants Lissa dead. Take this syringe into the tavern and inject her in the nether regions. Report back to me after the deed. You will be rewarded generously. Okay. Last time I did not inject Lissa. So let's go to the tavern. Oh, we can give her a rose? Let's give her a rose. Oh my, how thoughtful of you. Here, have this. She gives us a normal Mazerspa token. 9 vitality, 9 wisdom. We'll just salvage it. However, I have seen another video where they stab Lissa. I'm still just going to warn her. I don't want their bounty for stabbing her in the crotch with a syringe filled with whatever. We're gonna warn her, because I hate the Brotherhood. We inform Lissa of the Brotherhood's murder plot. They're after me? I have to get out of here. She runs out of the tavern screaming, and she leaves behind a trinket. We assume control of the tavern, not wanting to keep the patrons waiting. Because everyone needs to get drunk. Salvage you. So, we can buy beer for 86 gold and stock it for 117. We can also entertain the patrons. Let's see what that does. We've stripped down to our underwear and are rubbing a potato. We don't get a reaction from the crowd. Nothing. They're probably not drunk enough. However, you know what? I'm gonna just spend a bunch of money to upgrade the tavern. I think one more level. Why not? I'm not gonna buy any beer though. The beer does fluctuate. Yeah, I am the nicest assassin. I'm an assassin with morals, okay? The beer does fluctuate in price. I'm gonna wait for it to go down before I actually buy any. I can't do any marketing. We do not have a marketing voucher. I can't drink because we don't have any beer. So yeah, we'll just leave. We'll let the patrons hang out there. Back to the rogue camp we go. Commodity coupon. We found a commodity coupon redeemable at the shop for a free item. And a shrouded masochist bandit is up ahead. Shrouded enemies will hide their hit points from us. Not that it's going to do us any good. He's preparing to dash. Well, I thought that I could sidestep that. We focus, doubling our combo count. You know what? I'm just going to use my ultimate before I have to heal up. And I don't have to heal up. I guess I'll heal here. Whatever. There's 31 people over there waiting in the tavern. Haven't been to the Colosseum yet, and I don't want to go there. That was my death sentence last time. I got greedy. Barbed enemies will hurt you heavily if you use an ultimate. Okay? I'll have to remember that. We knock the Raven out of the sky and then grapple it, throwing it to the ground for massive damage. Focus our attack. He slows us down. Which again, I really don't know what that does, but whatever. We slice the bird's throat. And a wily skeleton thinks he's going to get in our way. But I've not yet met a skeleton that can do anything to stop me. Now this is an upgrade. A greater mantlet shield. It's light. 13% chance to block. 13 dexterity and 19 strength. I will lose a bunch of vitality, which is going to hurt my health, but I need the upgrade. It's not going to, yeah, it won't hurt my health that much. Desecrator Charge-a-Lot skeleton is ready to attack. And hint, find a syringe? Use it! What's the worst that could happen? We're already bleeding. He lets out a ferocious yell. Okay. I repositioned myself. No, I didn't. Whatever. I thought I was going to reposition. But again, my hands were on the wrong freaking keys. I still have not got used to this new keyboard. Upgrade my attack. Upgrade my blade mastery, and we unlock a new ability called Barrier. Shield you and your loved ones from harm with this defensive ability. Barrier stacks will increase riposte's damage. And our quest is to find our way through the Lost Woods now. I didn't know that we were lost. A mysterious shrine is up ahead. It appears to be glowing. We're going to go ahead and touch it. An item drops out of the sky into our hands. Which is quite mysterious. A silver key. Hey, why not? We're in the Lost Woods at the edge of a lake, apparently. We continue looking around, seeing what we can find. And we bump into someone named Mesolithan. Hey there, stranger. I've never seen you around before. And I'll never see you around again. An ambusher sneaks up behind us and impales us. Okay. He stabs us for 120 damage. Oh, really? He's preparing to dash. We use our ultimate on him. hopefully stopping him. And then we liquefy him as his guts sail over all the trees around us. Oh, a normal broad axe will salvage you. Get some delicious scrap metal. Break down the rusted gate. Well, I don't really know if I want to break down the rusted gate. Seems like a bad thing, but let's do it anyways. After hacking your way through the rogue camp, you spot a man in a blood-stained white coat. We quickly realize that he must be the doctor. We charge him, weapon raised in the air. He flees, running to an old side door of the town's monastery. The doctor desperately struggles to open the gate, but it seems to be rusted shut from years of disuse. The doctor gives up trying to pry the gate open and quickly turns around. He draws a knife from his coat, lunging for our jugular. The doctor. Decimation meter. This boss's meter will increase as the battle rages on. If we stun him when the meter is filled... if you stun when the meter is filled, it will deplete the meter. If the bar is filled, the boss will trample us. Speak to me after class. Oh, you're the specimen. So, think I'll probably just heal up to start. Activate a barrier. He's dashing at us. Yeah, he trampled us because there was no way I could reposition myself. Considering the fact I wasn't paying attention. We're poisoned. We gotta pay real close attention here. Minions! I need more scalpels, he says. And let's grapple him. He's dazed. We toss him to the ground. I'm gonna have to heal up. I would love to continue trying to build my ultimate. Minions, come quickly, I need your help. The doctor has summoned his minions, gaining 8,000 health. Are you serious? Let's go ahead, heal up, activate my barrier, and he's dashing. Damn it, there's not anything I can do about it. Because I can't reposition. How about try repost? No. Oh my god, I'm gonna die if I can't heal here. I'm exposed, wounded, bleeding, poisoned. Not like this! No! Fuck you, doctor. The doctor has bashed your exposed face for 163 damage. Character died at level 10. That character was going so well, too. I knew I shouldn't have went to the rusted gate yet. I should have spent a little bit more time leveling up. That fight could have went so differently. He just put status effect after status effect on me. That is nasty. Was not expecting him to be so nasty. Yeah, the doctor cuts me open and wraps my intestines around his head, wearing them like some type of victory necklace. Anyways, that's going to be it for the stream tonight, guys. I was pretty much just going to go until this character either died or until I got so tired that I was going to have to make it a two-parter. I don't feel like restarting tonight. I do have to go back to work tonight too, so it'll probably be probably about 4 days until I stream again. For those of you in here, Grimmeth does have a Let's Play of this game going on. It is not the Black Edition, it is the previous one, but it is delicious. If you want more Sanctuary action, I suggest you go watch him on YouTube. And I will see you guys in a stream in a couple days. Have a good night, everyone. Good morning. Whatever it is, wherever you're at.